Hi guys, welcome back. I've literally had about one of the worst weeks I've ever had, I think. I don't want to sound the most dramatic, but it's just been like thing after thing after thing. It's just been one of those weeks and it's been awful. So yeah, anyway, what's better to talk about when you feel like poop other than brows? So if you want to talk about brows and see how I achieve my finished brow look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I have one brow that's done and one brow that's undone. So I just want to quickly go over the way to map out your brows. It's super simple. So a really easy way to see where the beginning point, end point, and arch should be is using the side of your nose as a base point. You take something straight and you put it here. Straight up from your nose should be where your brow begins. Then you keep the bottom here and you tilt it. At the center of your pupil should be where your arch is. Then you keep it based at the bottom of your nose again and go to the outer corner of your eye in this angle, and that should be where the tail ends. If your brows are kind of over tweezed or you're not sure how to shape them, you can use that as a guideline. Obviously, you can do whatever you want, but that is a way to make really nice, natural looking brows that frame your face. Another really important thing to remember is that your brows are not twins. They are not twins, they are sisters. So they don't have to be exactly identical. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna zoom you in here. So I'm using the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in medium brown. It's one of my favorites. Anastasia can do no wrong in my eyes because her brow products are the best. I'm taking my angled precision liner brush, and first of all, it has a spoolie on one end, and I'm brushing everything up and out. My brows are literally the worst from like over tweezing when I was younger. So then I'm going to take just a tiny bit of product and I'm gonna start with the bottom and start sculpting there. Just really light strokes and not pushing a lot of the product in. You want the beginning of your brow to be the lightest and the end tail to be the darkest. So I start there, and then I start with my arch on the top outer half. And then from there, I kind of just lightly fill in everywhere else. And so to blend it out, I use a spoolie and just kind of run it through again. I always think it's really important to use a setting gel. I've been using this Gimme Brow by Benefit. It just gives a nice 3D effect to your brows. And you want to brush up and out. I've said this probably a million times, but if I don't do any other makeup, I still do my brows because I really think that they just frame the face. I also just don't like my brows bare. Jags. I think that one of the most natural ways you can do it is carving out just the bottom and then letting the top be more natural looking and not having like those like lined brows, because that just doesn't look cute on anybody. I see those brows on Instagram and I'm like, are you kidding me? They're just like too much, like so extra. Let's move into talking colors for picking your brow products. So ashy, cool toned colors are generally the colors that look best on most people. However, if you are strawberry blonde or blonde and you have a more rosy coloring to your skin, then a little bit of a warmth in your brow products can be flattering, but otherwise I would say stay away from warm colors. You want cool toned, ashy colors for your brows to look fleeky. But of course, the best way to figure this out is to swatch. Go to Sephora, go to Ulta, swatch brow products. So I think that's all that I have to say for now. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Because they really put the finishing touch, Jax. They really put the finishing touch on your makeup. Stop it! Oh my gosh. She is so annoying. 95% of people... Really?
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright.